to see it seem that I could sleep forever.
He thinking Kenny Beats, bro.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. That one a little bit high. And the home opener is underway.
Ball, that's high.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Stays alive. Just outside. Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Fetty checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Here's Ketel Marte. Just missed.
1-0.
Carroll gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if not, the box runner move to second.
And another ball.
He out wide. 3-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Donovan on the move. He's got it. And there's one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit for Arizona, Josh Naylor. And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-2 now. Just off the inside edge.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at second here, one gone. Arenado makes the play, and there's 2 away. Here's Gurriel. First pitch, not close. 2 outs, And one in scoring position. Ground ball up the middle. Win. And that is the inning. Back here in St. Louis, our starting pitcher in this one, Merrill Kelly.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Carroll. And there's one down. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Yes.
That one outside. Ball one. Into center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
And that one is lifted in the air. Gurriel has it sized up. Makes the catch. 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Herrera off of first with 2 away. And a big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next pitch off the plate.
Outside.
And the count 1-2.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
In the dirt. Kicks away from the catcher. Caught in a rundown now. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake McCarthy. Touches down. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Second inning here, no score. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in easily. At the belt and fires. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
Falling behind 2-1. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
At the plate, Adrian Del Castillo. And that is out of play. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
1-1.
And that drops in for a strike. Jerry Hillsdale calls the time behind the plate, and it looks like he's signaling balk. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Hauls it in, one away.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Gold opportunity right here. Base hit, one run is in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The run comes in to score from second. It's a two-run single. It's 2-0.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Geraldo Perdomo, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at first, one away. Just misses. And it's 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 1-2. Scott should have this one. Puts it away for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
It's 0-1.
Time called during the pitch. And it looks like a balk has been called here. And there's a ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one just misses.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And that is that. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one misses in the dirt. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Off the mark there. Down. And it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
High fly ball out to left field. Gurriel has it sized up. And there's one away. So up next, Lars Nootbaar. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. Over to first. That's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Pedro Pages next up for the Cardinals. Foul ball. Pages hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Ball one there. 2 outs, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To third, Suarez. Zips it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Top half of the 3rd inning, Ketel Marte up to the plate. Fetty back to work. That one's back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-0. And now it's Josh Naylor. In the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing and a foul out of play. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one missed.
Straighten him up a little bit.
He swings and fouls one off. That's a hit.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Naylor on at first. Nobody out. In the dirt, but kept close. Throws it away. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
And there's the strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Slides, but it gets by him. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now here is Eugenio Suarez. drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 6-0. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Down and in,
wow.
Moved his feet. And it's fouled away. Still only one out here in the inning. D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter, Randall Grichuk. Here's a 1-1.
Strike 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Fastball is outside. Arenado slings to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, Victor Scott. Swings and misses. 0-1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Here's Nolan Gorman. That one off the mark. 1-0. One out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Next one is off the plate. The count now 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the batting order turns over. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. That misses, and it's 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead. At this point, got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count 1-1. Out to short, Perdomo gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, and the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. Nootbaar moves under it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte. Inside, just missed. That one ripped, but foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Naylor in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Scott makes a move towards the gap. He's got it, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom 4, and now the DH, Ivan Herrera. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carroll makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1. Here's Contreras now. Fly to left his first time. That clips the zone. It's 0-1.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
This one high in the air to left center. Gurriel handles the chance. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1-1.
Swung on, belted. McCarthy going back on it. Way back, out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 6-1. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Misses inside. Ball 2.
2-0.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Gurriel trying to get there. But it's the center fielder who gets there. Back here in St. Louis, now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel gets a piece. Thompson, a 6'2 southpaw. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a forkball, and he occasionally uses a curve. Win. Throw sails over his head at first. And it's going to wind up out of play. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now up next for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Outside low. 2-1. Fought off foul.
That ball's foul.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's already homered here in this one. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering
Ball high.
upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fires over to first. He's out. Randall Grichuk now at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Nabs it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Inside,
nope,
just missed.
2-1.
Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting, the catcher.
Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals. Grounded out his first time. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss and a slider. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Tipped into the mid, strike 3. And now Victor Scott struck out swinging his first time. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Back here in St. Louis, top of the 6th inning. Now here is Gabriel Moreno. Thompson back to work. Just missed.
Ball. 1-0.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Win.
Save. He beat the throw.
So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Moreno gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Donovan makes his way towards it. And he makes the grab. And there's one down. And he holds it first with a single. Nice job getting the ball back in there. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. In the dirt. The 1-0. That's out number 2. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there. 0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Scott on the move. And that's the third out. Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom of the sixth. Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. That one missing inside.
1-0.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Late with the swing there.
1-2.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
Struck him out looking. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ivan Herrera. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Nelson.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is.
That's the ball.
Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swing and a foul straight back. That one ripped. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double as a run scores. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. And that one is lifted in the air. Gurriel has it sized up. Drops into the glove. And the inning is over. And we're back. Here's Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
Fastball for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
That missed. That's a ball.
Next pitch, not close, up high. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. But they hold him to just a 1-out single. Nice work to get the ball back in quickly. Now at the plate, Jake McCarthy. And that gets down into the gap. Lead runner makes the turn at second. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. Coming home. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. First pitch. Fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now the batter now, Eugenio Suarez.
No, ball.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. Clips the corner. 1-2.
That's a foul ball.
Second and third, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's down and in. That one's deep. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. In there. He's safe.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Grichuk into box again. Takes a strike. And there's a foul ball. And it stays fair. Coming home. He will score.
Well done. Drives in the run. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Good eye right there.
Executed that pitch very nicely. Just missed with it.
And a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And the batter now, Geraldo Perdomo.
That's the ball.
And misses inside.
1-0.
And that one sliced foul. Grichuk over at second. Moreno at first. 2 out of the inning. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2 is the count.
That's a base hit. Grichuk around third. And he boots it. 1 run across. Now to third. And he gets back safely.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's a 2-0. Scott gets under it. And that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt. They turn things over to the southpaw, Joe Mantiply.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Perdomo on to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. Headed towards the corner, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The Cardinals with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. High fly ball down the left field line. Gurriel sizing this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for St. Louis, Victor Scott. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way upstairs, and the count is 1-2.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch.
And that is the inning. Back here in St. Louis, ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Fastball is outside. And that's outside, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
Slice down the right side. And a foul ball, he stays alive. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Naylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Marte leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That misses.
No, that's outside.
And it's a ball and a strike. And a base hit right there. Oh, he botches it. Here comes Marte around third. He'll score, and he'll pull into second safely.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now, Eugenio Suarez.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 62,
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what.
Scott makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th. Arenado to first in time. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Nolan Gorman. Swing and a miss as he was late. Mantiply, a tall lefty. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
1-2.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Mason Wynn digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the 9th. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Fastball is outside. Contreras on a dead sprint. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's outside.
2-2.
It falls in, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Perdomo at the plate now. That's ball 1. Way inside.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that gets down for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Raging back towards the wall. into the bullpen and gone. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 14-2. And now Ketel Marte.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that's in the dirt. And that one fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Donovan giving chase. And there's one down. Josh Naylor, the next to hit. Way inside, gets out of the way.
That's a ball. 2-0. Ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Jerry Hillsdale calls for time behind the plate, and it looks like he's signaling balk.
Bro, you remember your sprint speed?
I mean, probably not quite that. I mean, I think in a fully fueled up golf cart, I could probably get it going pretty good. And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Naylor stands at second with 2 gone. Donovan makes his way towards it and makes the grab. And that'll do it. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And here is Wilson Contreras. Mantiply back to work. Out to short, Perdomo. Fires across the diamond, and Contreras is retired. So now it's Nolan Arenado. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
He threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
0-2.
Mantiply is just 1 strike away. Next offering misses down and away. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2. Got him! And that's the ball game. Kelly with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
14-2 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
You don't gotta make up a style. You just gotta wake up and smile. You just gotta not give a doubt about a lot of cause you got a bottle full of that wow. And then it's so much, and then it's so rushed. Never stay. I like it. allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low, but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Woke up, I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold, I was really outside. Lord told me read, so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically, I'm a G. Look at me.